Hi everyone, old guy here. Like the shirt? Welcome to my winter ravaged backyard and Merry Christmas everybody. It's the day after Christmas 2021 and the book we are doing today may be a weird selection because it's a horror novel, but at some point in the last decade or so we started liking horror novels for Christmas and horror movies. Vengeance is a dish best served cold. An axiom I don't really agree with. I'm more the crush your enemies, let's see them driven before you and hear the lamentation of the women type. But I suppose there's something to be said for a delayed schadenfreude, showing up in August with an ice ball that you froze in January. That's an early Bill Cosby comedy reference, before everything else happened. But when that cold is literal, and when it involves whole generations of vengeful, spiteful people, then the chances of collateral damage are greatly enhanced, as happens in this novel. The chill refers to the Chilliwackee Reservoir, a forgotten part of the New York City water system in upstate. It's not a central part of the system, simply a reserve reservoir built on a whim and with a cavalier attitude towards the residents of Galesburg, who lose their town to the floodwaters 100 years ago. And they're still mad about it. Boy, are they mad about it. In the present day, various characters converge on the still existing town of Torrance, which is outside of the chill, like tributaries to the Mississippi. Deshaun Ryan is a New York City sandhog, works on the tunnels underneath the city. He sees ghosts in the tunnels. The ghosts see him. Deshaun has a daughter, Jillian Mathers, who is a water department police officer assigned to the Chill, which is where Jillian's mother and grandmother and family are all from. It seems Deshaun, some decades earlier, had an urge to see the upstate water systems, professional interest, don't you know, and end up in Jillian's mom's bed, hence Jillian. Deshaun left his daughter there because, black guy, not exactly welcome in that area, and Jillian was left to the tender and quite bizarre teachings of her mom and family, who all come from the drowned town of Galesburg. That's important. Anyways, Jillian's grandmother disappears under mysterious circumstances, and Deshaun fetches Jillian back to New York City, and as soon as she becomes an adult, she goes right back and joins the Chill's water police. Can't keep the chill out of the child, I suppose. Aaron Ellsworth, ne'er-do-well son of the Torrance sheriff, is a snotty child man in a drug-induced snit, and you really want to slap him around. But hold on, he's got some good qualities. Capital G, capital Q, and Scott Carson really wants him to be the hero of this story. So he becomes the hero. Hey, come on, it's fiction. Some suspension of belief is necessary, especially when you find out what's actually going on in the submerged town of Galesburg and under the dam and in the mountains. So what's going on in the submerged town of Galesburg? I haven't the foggiest. It has a lot to do with the rather unreasonable people of Galesburg and long-term revenge, which is hazardous because you might forget why you wanted the revenge to begin with, and the people you wanted the revenge on just may not be there anymore. Not that this is a generational thing. Apparently the original inhabitants are still floating around so to speak, making really unfair demands on their ancestors. Think Casper meets Hatfield and McCoys. As revenge ghost stories go, this is an odd one, and the supernatural events are even odder, to the point you're not sure if it's actually supernatural or if everybody's been sharing Aaron's stash. There are no jump scares. There are no jump scares or hair-raising moments in this, just eeriness. But you're going to, at some point, look at the Galesburg ghosts and say, dudes, chill. See what I did there? Old guy here. See you later.